name is Nelson. I'm a water consultant. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Please like this video, share these videos with your contact, subscribe to my YouTube channel, click on the bell so that when I make a new video, you'll be notified, especially the one that is of interest to you. Thank you as you do that. Today we'll be looking at an important area of sachet production, popularly called the pure water production. It is true that the economy is not friendly to the production sector in Nigeria because of the continuous increase in dollar to naira, and because of that, the material for production keep increasing always. And when you cast your mind back to 5 years from now or 10 years from now, and you do your mathematics, you will discover that the price at which they sell a bag of sachet water, and using the bag that you sold sachet water now, comparing it with the cost incurred in the production then, and comparing it with the cost incurred in production now, you will discover that selling your water at 200 naira or less is not profitable as compared to how it was in 5 years or 10 years back. Now, if you have this challenging economic policy that is affecting the production sector, what are you supposed to do as a production manager or supervisor or the super owner of the company? It's just for you to start thinking how you can cut down the cost of production so that you can still remain in the business, so that you can be able to pay your staff at the end of the month, weekly or daily if it is commission. I have 5 secrets I want to share with you on the best way to cut down the cost of producing, either before or during production of sachet water, popularly called the pure water. Now, what is the first secret? The first secret you need to know and understand is that there is need for you to re-communicate with the vendors who supply your printed nylon, who supply you your packing bag. How do I mean? Now, the comb that is used in producing your printed nylon, this is a comb. This one is black. There is another one that is paper type or carton type. Now, if you weigh this one, you will discover that the weight of this comb is higher than the weight of the paper or the carton type. You'll be very surprised that when you weigh this comb, it might be up to 1 kg or more. Now, if they should print a 10 kg printed nylon for you, and you subtract 1 kg from it, that means they actually give you 9 kg. You've lost 1 kg. And for that reason, you need to put a call to them and tell them that, or you sit down on a round table and enter another agreement with them. Tell them that at the end of producing your printed nylon, you don't want to see a heavy comb. Otherwise, you will weigh the comb and then you call them, they will produce 1 kg and send to you so that you can cover the lost sachet water you've lost, because each kg has its equivalent bag of sachet water you're supposed to produce. And again, tell them that you cannot bear the cost of body leakage. You did not pay for body leakage. They are the one that is buying the plain roll. They should look out for plain roll without body leakage. Because if they should supply you a body leakage printed nylon, you will send it back to them, and you're not charging them for what you're sending back, the kg you're sending back, but the kg that you put on the machine right from when it started the body leakage. Otherwise, if you don't do that, you will end up losing a total row that is up to 10 kg, that is up to 15 kg. So inform them that you will not bear the cost of body leakage. And that is why they need to not only check when they are buying the plain roll, but the machine they use in printing, they should also check, the operator should check, clean the machine properly, so that the body leakage will not be as a result of not checking the machine before starting printing your work. Also, I discovered that some of this printer, probably when the guy operating the printing machines forgets that there is no ink in the ink pan, and the player will be rolling and then adding up to the one that has been printed already. Sometimes you'll be surprised that the white portion, the plain portion without printing, is up to a kg. Feed them that when you see such kind of thing, you will video it and send it to them, and they need to send back a replacement for you. And wherever you're buying your packing bag from, always inform them that when there is packing bag that is always breaking from the bottom, that is always busting from the bottom, you package it and send it back to them, and they will give you your complete packing bag. If you bought one bundle of packing bag, it will be returned back to you as one bundle. If possible, when you start observing it immediately, start making video and then send to whoever you bought the packing bag from, so that they can replace it for you. Very, very important. That is number one secret. Number two secret, don't stop watching. The last secret is very, very important, and it will help your factory a lot. The number two secret is that whoever that is operating your sachet machines should be a professional. With this economic hardship you are in, if you really want to cut down costs, please get a professional, someone that will set the machine very well, ensure that the cutting rubber are intact, ensure that the Teflon are intact, ensure that the machines are properly cleaned, that will not result to leakage. Please employ them so that you don't have waste during production. Because if you give it to a learner, out of 10 kg, he might end up wasting 3 kg or 4 kg because he is a learner, he's a novice. Please give it to someone that is a professional, someone that understands the machines. And when you're giving him 10 kg, do the calculation for him. If it is 30 micron, tell him that you're expecting nothing less than 38 bags per kg. Do your times, do your multiplication, and I tell him I'm giving you this, give me so bag of sachet water. He will give you even more than what you are asking for, because what you're giving him is a minimum, and with that you will reduce cost. Number three is make sure that the water you're giving out is of good quality. Right from the back flushing of your media, whoever that is in charge, your production manager, should ensure that he back flush your media very well. Because if he doesn't back flush your media very well, in the long run or in a short time, it will affect your membrane. And then you start looking for money to change your membrane. You are incurring cost that should have been avoided. And then if the back flushing is done properly, the water that is being pumped through the RO will be good into the treated tank, and the production will be okay, will be of good quality. If your UV light is on and your filters are properly checked, daily checked, to ensure that it is being replaced at the appropriate time, you will now discover that your water is of good quality out there. It can survive up to 2 months. There won't be any reason for recall, because if your water is not good and your customer discovered it, you start thinking of how to recall it. You will end up spending money in recalling it. Why not avoid recalling your water? Why not you avoid replacing water for your customer because the water has taste, replacing water for your customer because the water has odor, replacing water for your customer because it cannot withstand? When you do that, so ensure that your treatment plans, ensure that the whole line is okay, so that a good quality of water is given out and there will not be fear for recall. Number four, the cost of buying diesel or the cost of buying fuel to run your generator is high in the country of Nigeria this time around. And the best way to go about production is let your production staff target when there is light. If the light is more in the afternoon, they should all be available when there's light in the afternoon so that they can produce. If the light is mostly at night, they should all be available at night to work. If it will cost them to produce as much as 4,000 bag when there is light, please they should do. Or 5,000 bag when there is light, they should do. Because there might be light tonight or this afternoon, and there will not be light tomorrow. So if they produce up to 5,000 bag, it will cover tomorrow's sales too, until when there is light. If you can do that, then you've dodged buying diesel, you've dodged buying fuel for your generator, and your generator too will not be serviced, because when you service, you spend money in servicing the generator. What you only need to do is once in a while on your generator, so that it will not be too dormant, and at the end of the day it will affect the running of your generator. So if you do that, it's a plus to you, because you end up reducing the cost of buying fuel or diesel to run your generator. Where I'm currently is now, for the past a month now, we don't know when last we bought diesel or we bought fuel to run our generator. We ensure that we make use of the lights. The light from the federal government or from private organization, like in Nigeria we have Power Holding Company of Nigeria, formerly called NEPA. That is the agency or the organization that's responsible in giving lights to houses and factory, and we'll be using it, and it pays a lot. And the last but not the least is, after you've ensured that you communicate with your vendor, after you've ensured that your packing bag is of good standard, after you've ensured that the quality of your water is okay, and after you've ensured that you have a professional handling your machine during production, and after you've ensured that after you've ensured all those, then the next thing is whatsoever what was produced that day should be recorded. Your production record book is very important, so that you will know that today, with the date written, there was productions. And in my previous video, I was able to give you how the content of a production book should look like, the column that should be there. And if that is done to some extent, to a greater extent, you've been able to reduce or cut down the cost of production. Thank you very much for watching this video.